Let's do a comparison for the Waymaker and the mini Waymaker from Andar. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited because I have both sizes of the Waymaker for you. I have this one stuffed full. It is fully packed and I'm curious to see how much we can fit in the mini size. First of all, I wanted to mention that these colors are new-ish. I got this in their, I think, second round of releasing the Waymaker, and I believe this color is called Stone. I'll leave it down below if I got that wrong, but I think it's called Stone. Really pretty neutral taupey color. I love that it has the detail of that leather on the strap. Actually, this is the strap. This is the strap that it comes with, which is just like a beautiful cream and leather strap. These straps are sold separately. They have a bunch of fun different straps and different like designs and patterns and things depending on what color you get. You could get a really fun, funky strap. So I think I purchased this and they were having a sale, and so I ended up grabbing this strap because it was a good deal and I really like the look of it. I think it's really fun, the stripe detail. And this particular one comes with a silver hardware. So as you can see there, a lot of their bags used to only come in their like brassy golds, and this one is a silver. I love that this has a double zip. It just makes it easier depending on like what side you're wearing the bag on. And the newer version has this back section. Version that I had before did not have this back pocket, and I feel like this is a game changer. You can kind of see my pop socket there because I have the bag so stuffed full for you guys, but you can see on the back there is the Andar logo. I love the variations in the leather on this one. This is their oil waxed full grain leather. It is a nice smooth leather. I also feel like between this one and the previous version that I had, I feel like this is softer and has just like a little more give. When I open the bag up, I feel like I can get into this really easily and kind of see everything. Before, I felt like this was stiffer and kind of harder to get into, and I don't feel like that with this version. So I'm not sure if it's this particular leather, but I do feel like I like this version better. I also really love this back pocket. That is a game changer so that you don't have to unzip your bag every time you want to get your phone. And I did want to show you, it actually will magnetize closed even if my phone is in that pocket. And like I said, it's stuffed pretty full right now. But I do, since I have this one all packed up, I wanted to see if I can fit it in the mini, and the mini version is kind of the same, just smaller. So you'd still have a back pocket here with the magnetic closure. I think we'll check out the pockets on the inside. They might be a little bit different. You still have the really fun hardware on the side here. I forgot to mention this. This is a really fun, unique way that they have done their straps, like so, and then it goes all the way around. And that way, if you wanted to wear this like higher up on your body, you could do that. You can wear it lower. I just really like the design and the shape of this, and I really love this blue, this navy color. It's really pretty blue, and it has the, again, that silver hardware. Here is the logo on the back. How the bag is kind of stitched is really fun and different. It gives you a nice wide base here, opens this way. It's just a really cool look. And this strap is a little bit thinner. So as you can see, this is the thicker strap and this is the thinner strap. Just for fun, I wanted to see what this would look like if we took the bigger strap that I got. Even though it's a different leather color on the end, I think that this stone color is neutral enough that it goes with a lot of things, especially with like this navy blue. So I could do something like that. And I think that's kind of fun and funky and different, and gives you that stripe detail and a little bit of a thicker strap if I wanted that. So the straps are interchangeable between the Waymakers depending on how you want to mix and match. So let's dive into the original size, see how I have it packed up, and then we'll move what we can into the mini. All right, so here's the bag side by side. Obviously this one is stuffed full right now, so that one could pop out just like a little bit more there. Back, that's what they look like. So just a little bit smaller all around for this one, but let's hurry and run through the original size. Again, I have my phone back here in the back, and it is a little bit thicker since I do have that pop socket on there, but it still fits, still magnetizes closed, so that's great. And then looking onto the inside, I have my glasses sitting there at the very top. This is probably the biggest thing I have in there. This is my little Rothy's pouch, and it's keeping all of my toiletry stuff, including like sunscreen. It's getting warmer. My kids are outside all the time, so when we're out and about, I need sunscreen. But in here, I've got toiletries, and there's a little pouch back there for my Band-Aids and ointment. And then behind that, I'm keeping my Kindle. That fits in there, no problem. I have some wipes and a diaper. I know people always ask if those items fit, so that all fits just fine. I'm keeping this little pouch from Claire V. This one is keeping all of my little magnet men that I have for my kids to play with. They're really fun. They're just from Amazon. And then there is a key leash, which is great. So I have my keys attached to here. And then in the corner, I've thrown in my hand sanitizer spray. And then you do have a back zippered pocket. Inside of that pocket, I'm keeping my earbuds. And then in the front, you have this little slip pocket, and that's the perfect place for me to throw in my dinner wallet from Andar as well. This is in the Cove color, by the way. Probably my favorite color that they've ever come out with. I think it looks really pretty with the stone, or even with the blue. I think that looks good too. So that was everything inside of the full size. I did want to mention that this interior is this really soft lining. It's not super dark, so I'm able to see everything, which is great. And then let's take a look at the inside of this one. It's a little bit darker, but not a ton. It's still lighter than the exterior navy color, and so I feel like I can see things, and plus it's a smaller bag, so not too hard to kind of see everything in there. I'm kind of thinking the wipes and the diaper are out for this size. I think if you're getting something this size, you're mainly looking for it to be a little purse for yourself. So I'm gonna kind of nix the items that were for my kids, focus mainly on what I would carry just for me. Throw on my keys. In the back zippered section, I'm going to put my earbuds. In the front section here, let's see if the wallet still fits. Yeah, that works. The wallet still fits in there. I have my hand sanitizer. Let's see if this Kindle will fit. This one is not the smallest Kindle. This one is like the Generation 12 Kindle, like the full size. A little bit too big for this bag. I think if you got the smaller Kindle, that would probably fit. In fact, let me show that to you. So this is mine, and then this is my son's. You can see it's just a little bit smaller. I know a lot of people who have this size and really like it. So, oh yeah, that size will fit, no problem. Zips closed, doesn't push on the top there, so you could definitely fit that size Kindle. My phone fits, but I don't think it's going to like magnetize closed, but it will slip in there, no problem. So I can still fit my phone on the outside, and I think that I still have a little bit of room there. I can throw in my sunglasses here on the top, but you can see it's starting to get a little bit tight. I would definitely need a few of these items out of here. This whole thing isn't gonna fit, but I think if I took some of these things out, like some lip stuff, some deodorant, I think that I can fit that as well. If I take that out, then I can fit a lot of this other stuff just like separately into the bag on top. So I've thrown in, you know, just some little toiletry things that I do use all the time. And then I can definitely make this little version work. I did not fit diapers, wipes, this pouch, or my regular Kindle size in there, but all of this stuff did fit inside of the full-size Waymaker. And for the size difference and what they look like in size, I don't feel like they look crazy different, so I would choose this probably just so that I had a little more space to work with. But if you are minimal and you just need the essential stuff, this is a really cute bag, and I do love this really pretty navy color that it comes in. So I hope that was helpful. If you guys have any questions, please let me know down in the comments below. I will be sure to link these bags, as well as I believe I have a discount code or a link that you can click on to get yourself a discount on any items from the Andar website. They have a bunch of different leather materials you can choose from, including like their Togo leather, which is more of a pebbled texture. I'm partial to this beautiful oil waxed full grain leather. And like I said, they do have multiple hardware colors now on their website. So these two come in silver. A lot of their bags do come in that pretty like gold brass color as well. Make sure you check on that when you're purchasing something to see if it's the hardware color that you like. But there you go. Love these bags. Love both these sizes. Like I said, I would probably go for the full size if I had to choose, but the mini size is super cute too. Thank you so much for joining me for today's comparison, and I will see you guys very soon for my next one.